Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast, and this is my reaction to the 1-1 draw with Young Boys in Game 6 of the Europa League tonight. I'm kind of at a loss what to say about that, to be honest. Elated, astonished, disappointed, deflated, the whole bunch there, because we were in pole position to top the group and then we contrived to throw it away once again. But the overriding feeling is absolutely astonished that we have made it out of this group. This is the only group in the Europa League that all four teams going into the last game could still qualify for the next round. When you think about the journey we've had right from the beginning of July, right from the very first round of the qualifying sessions, to make it through 4 tough qualifying sessions rounds, and then going to the last 5 minutes being top of the table as well, and then eventually qualifying in second place, is nothing short of astounding for this team. It shows you how far we've come. We have done unbelievably well. Some of the football we've played over that time has been nothing short of breathtaking. Some of it has been very poor as well, but on the whole, the team have got to be given a hell of a lot of credit for doing the job tonight. It was close at the end, we'll give it that, and there's been mistakes I think tonight, but it's something we'll need to learn. Unfortunately, it's the same mistakes people keep making time and time again, but we need to learn. But overriding, I've got to say that I'm just lost for words, to be honest, with the fact that we've got out of that group is nothing short of outstanding. The game itself, we were in complete control for probably about 60 minutes of the game. We were outstanding. Our passing was immense. Very tight passing as well, some of it. On occasion a wee bit slack going forward, but on the whole we were brilliant. And there was only one team in it for certainly the first half knocking the ball about well, especially in tight spaces, not putting their keeper under enough pressure, though. That's what's happened time and time again. Not enough clear-cut chances, and I think one of the issues is Morelos was largely playing up on the right-hand side alone, and I don't think that Arfield and Kent gave us enough tonight. And certainly when we were getting down the wings or we're getting forward, we were getting the ball into the box, we were having shots, and there was nobody there picking up the loose ball. And there's time and time again, it just needed somebody coming into the back post, and we could have had the loose ball and we could have had another goal, but that's something that never happened tonight. I felt Arfield had another very quiet game. I felt as well Kent, much like the Old Firm game, was one of his quieter games and he wasn't getting forward enough. I'm not going to criticise a lot of the players on for that, because it was always going to be a tough game, but we were in complete control. We did go 1-0 up on the 29th minute with none other than Morelos. Unbelievable, scoring his 5th consecutive Europa League game. 6 goals in 5 games, just unbelievable from the Colombian. The goal itself, the defender tried to play the ball out near the halfway line. Kent intercepted, and it was a quick pass to Morelos on the outside of the box. He broke free of his defender. The keeper came out, but Morelos shot it past him into the net in time. He ran up towards the fans in the Broomlin, and he actually apologised as well for missing the penalty. You've seen what the club means to him there. Just brilliant from him. We played on, we had a few more chances, but not putting their keeper under too much pressure, and we went into half time absolutely buoyant, brilliant. Second half, expecting Young Boys to come into it and go for broke, because ultimately they needed the win. It was, I think it is 3-2 I think at that point in the other game, so they would have been told about that. They needed to win because of that result as well. And it was for the first kind of 10-15 minutes of the half, we played like the first half. It was all us. Young Boys made a couple of changes and they kind of went for broke. They made a double substitution. I think it was on round about the 55th minute, and you could see instantly they started to come back into it. They had a lot of possession from there, and for the rest of the game they really had most of that game, and they made another change, and once again we never reacted to it. It was another failing of Gerrard from there. As I said, Kent had been rather anonymous, same with Arfield. I felt it maybe needed them, if they weren't going to push forward, it needed somebody in the midfield to regain control of that midfield, and we never done it. And then Gerrard did make a substitution, and it must be either a contract thing or he's got scuddy pictures or compromising pictures of Gerrard, but Kent, probably the right person to take off, but Ojo came on. I just don't understand why he continues with Ojo. The guy's an empty shirt, and I think he was contributed to the goal in the dying minutes there for Young Boys. He came on, he largely done nothing. He gave the ball away several times. He done 2 fouls in quick succession, which in nonsensical places where he didn't have to make the foul. And the second foul ultimately led to their goal, where it was in their half, long ball floated into our box in the 88th minute. Goldson, don't understand what he was doing, once again backing off inside the box. The guy was coming further and further forward inside our box, backing off, a wee shimmy from the player. He allowed the player to put the cross in on the deck. Barisic slid in, got the connection with the ball, and he slid in and tipped it over the line. McGregor tried to save it, thought he got it, the ball spun up and it got bundled over the line by the chest of the Young Boys attacker. First time I've seen it in action in the Europa League, certainly with us anyway. Goal line technology shown that the ball, it was actually an OG. It was ruled as the ball had actually crossed the line with Barisic. Can't blame Barisic at all for that. He thought he was doing the right thing, and if he never got to the ball, the Young Boys attacker was right behind him, so just to put a tap in. So can't blame him for that, but it led to a very nervy last couple of minutes, and needlessly, and as I said, Ojo and Goldson got to be at fault for that. Just really poor from Ojo all round, and poor defending from Goldson. Highlight players though tonight, I felt Tavernier was brilliant getting down that wing. His defending was immense tonight as well when he had to. Jack was great up until he got sent off in the 92nd minute. He had picked up a yellow card. I can't remember what it was for in the first half. Second yellow card, can't have any complaints. They were about to break up the field from in their half, and it was one of these ones. He had to take one for the team, and he never complained about it. And there's not a lot we can complain about, and I think suspensions do carry over, so we're going to be missing him. But fortunately we saw out the game. As I said, just amazed that we've got out this group, but kind of the way we finished it was nervy, and we had to do things the hard way, as always with us. And obviously we put into second place now in the group because Porto won. We should have topped that group. We really should have, given what had happened during the night. As I said, a bit of tactical naivety from Gerrard again tonight. His game management sometimes is lacking. I know he's a rookie manager, but it was quite obvious. I mean, I'm not even a manager, none of us are managers, and it was quite clear to see that we needed something to shore up the midfield there and just get a wee bit more control in the game. Wrong substitution again, and too late as well, but it's not going to take away from the fact that we got through, and absolutely immense tonight. Leads into the next game against Motherwell on Sunday. That's a 12 o'clock kickoff, so they're obviously flying high just now, and it's going to be another tough game. So Dave and I probably won't be back until next week recording the next podcast. So if you want to check out what we've done so far, if you go to our website, which is ireadypodcast.wordpress.com, and there you can find all our social media and our other podcasts. So delighted we're through. Thanks for listening, and good night.